Hello, and welcome back to Vintage Story. So, I did a little bit of research. Not a lot, but a little bit. And I think I've basically determined that this is just the way that prospecting goes. I mean, I didn't see anyone doing anything. I at least didn't find anyone doing anything as far as this stage of things. Anything really different than what I've been doing. It's apparently just this kind of process. So the only other thing that I could really think of in watching some of the stuff that I was is that maybe I'm going too far. Because like it is somewhat determined on a chunk basis, and chunks are 32 by 32, and you know, I'm going way out there. I don't know how many chunks I'm going out there. And even from here to the places that I sampled over there is pretty far. It's at least a few chunks. Now, that may not actually mean much in terms of like these resources. Like, I'm not sure. Like, there's no trace of bismuth here, but there is over there. There's no trace of zinc here, but there is out there. I mean, and there's not even any trace of tin anywhere other than out there. But maybe there is somewhere in between this spot and way out there. So that's the only thing that I can think of. But I'm not sure that it's really worth acting on that at this point, because I've already got such a lead on where zinc can be out there that I think it's probably going to be the best use of my time, in at least as far as efforts in prospecting, to continue searching for it out there. So I'm feeling a little bit more hopeful about it right now. It still could be not today that I end up finding it. And there's also, it's in the woods, which means there are risks in looking for it. The only other thing that I came up with as far as ways to do this that I might do later, I feel like it's not worth doing this with copper tools, but maybe it is with bronze. I could dig and just like dig down below my house and just dig tunnels everywhere and then prospect on the tunnels, and that would give me a much easier time. It'd give me an easier time knowing how far and what direction I'm going, and I wouldn't have as much in the way. But the downside to that is obviously I would eat through my picks a lot faster doing that, and if I don't end up finding anything anytime soon, and there could be like not really anything in this area at all, and I'd have to be digging underground real far, and there's all kinds of other risks with that. There's like, I could run into other caves where there's drifters. I'd have to keep it lit in order to keep drifters from spawning down there, which I don't really have a good way of doing that in like kind of a scalable way right now. I mean, I guess I can make bowls with fat in them. I think that's a way to make a simple little lamp, but I don't feel like that's really worth it. Not right now, anyway. I thought about making one of those bowls and lighting it up in there, but I just haven't yet, I guess. I have these couple of seeds, which are flax and turnips. I'm just going to plant the turnips here, and I'm going to plant the flax over here. And I'm just not going to think about it. I could find other spots in there to plant them, but at this point, I'm starting to feel like it's not worth it. I should probably start splitting them up anyway, because I do have parsnips in here somewhere. Where are my parsnips? Are they over here? Is that what these are? Yeah. Because I do have these parsnips, which are my one and only pea crop. I've only got 3 of them. Make sure they're all good and watered. But I do have pea crops now. So splitting up the plots is going to make more and more sense as time goes on, as I get more harvest out of it. Okay, I got some food to put away. I have some flax. I have a little bit of extra dry grass, so I'm going to put the extra dry grass in there. I have some flax. I do not have any food on me, so I'm going to bring some food. I have my shovel, I have some sticks, I have this poultice. I do not need to bring a hoe. I have this axe, which I'm not chopping firewood, so I'm going to leave the axe. Realistically, I probably don't even need to bring this axe since I'm intending on prospecting and not chopping down trees. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I shouldn't be bringing the axes if I'm not planning on chopping down trees. I do not have signs. Let's not forget the signs this time. Nope, that's not how you do signs. And I'm gonna make one more. Right, nope, that's blue clay. Put that back. There we go. Nope, that's how we make signs. Alright. Excuse me. Okay, so I have signs. I have charcoal. I have this bushmeat, which I will chew through. I have the shears. I have a spare pick. I have the shovel. I feel like I'm forgetting something. But maybe that's just because I've conditioned myself to always forget something and thus make myself feel like I'm forgetting something. I have my pick, I have my spare pick, I have my prospecting pick, I have my signs, I have stuff to write on the sign, I have food. Should be okay. So I'm guessing, I'm going to try going this way this time. Because I feel like this wooded area, oh look at this. Look at this. I'm just going to go back and grind this up and put this in right now. I'm not even... Oh, look at this. Look at this. Wonderful. I'm a little bit anxious to get some amount of leather going. I really don't think I'm going to get much out of this, but I do want to get it started. Okay, and I'm not going to waste any time. I'm just going to leave that one in there. Put that in there. Oh, and it's just lime water. Okay. I don't have to seal it. So I'm going to get some of the small ones. I don't know. I don't know how much 2 liters per small hide gives me soaked hide. So that's fine. That's okay. I'm not gonna try and figure it out more than that. That does mean I'm going to need a second barrel, I think, for the lime water. But that's okay. I will figure that out when I get to it. Okay, so it's 9. Excuse me. And this is a little bit of exploring too, so it's not just like going and prospecting. So this should take a little bit longer to get through here. But I think that might actually be the mountain that we were looking at before. God, I'm so nervous out here. These wolves are really making my nerves go crazy. So this is a little cave. This is an unstable... Alright, this is unstable. So we are going to stabilize it. Alright. Go ahead and pick this stuff up. It's still basalt. So I can just shift H to see what's in here. So everything that I'm potentially looking for could be in basalt. Well, except for chalk or any of that kind of stuff. Is that it right there, or is that a tree? That's the tree that I see, like right there. I'm gonna try to prospect in here, because there should be... I should at least be able to get enough exposed rock. There's parts of it that could collapse on me, though. It could actually... a lot of it could collapse on me. But I think I'll end up being okay. So I'm gonna put the sign up here. Doesn't have to be perfectly accurate. Because I am not going to be prospecting very close to this place again anyway. I have to eat something. Alright. So I'm going to start with this spot. Is that gonna work? I think that'll work. I think there is a drifter underground somewhere. High native copper and very poor cassiterite. 21.1. And I think it said cassiterite was 0. Nope. Next line. Alright, so that's okay. I'm okay with finding that. Let's keep moving in this direction. Might be able to hear that car in the background. There's some chickens. Lots of chickens. I don't feel like I can try to get the chickens yet. And I certainly, like, from here, I wouldn't want to have to figure out how to transport them back. I could chase them back, but I don't think my crop situation is quite ready to feed them yet. I mean, I do have a lot of grains in there already, but I don't want to. Oh, I don't want to risk running out of food to feed them. I have some ferns. I don't need these ferns. And I do have some dirt. I have some sand. I also have these flowers. Maybe I should keep these flowers for the bees, but I don't want to. Oh. Alright. That is not cob. Let's get that off my hotbar so I'm not tempted to use it. Okay. So doing this really does take a long time. And I could be lazier about it. I could absolutely be lazier about this. But I don't know. Maybe I should be. Maybe instead of actually trying to put together this little hole, I just like... Well, I mean, even digging a hole in the ground, because of the instability, it's going to be a little bit tricky to actually dig a hole straight down. So maybe I should at least try it one of these times. Because digging a hole straight down would certainly simplify this little process. walking down the mountain over there. Oh. That's relatively close. I don't know why, but that one actually makes me nervous. There's nothing really different about it, but it makes me a little nervous. Okay, let's get some torches out here. Probably far enough. Probably far enough. Alright. Let's go put the sign down. There's a wolf, but sounds pretty far away. That's a sheep. That's slightly concerning. Okay. Forest sphalerite, but it's at 0.9, which is the highest we've seen it so far. Let's see, there's copper at 21.8, sphalerite at 0.9, there's cassiterite. Is it at 0? Yeah, is it 0? And minuscule amounts of hematite. I'm not even going to bother with that. So, we keep going this direction. Nope, I only took one. So another sort of option. Oh my. Okay, let's clear out some of these leaves. Another sort of option would be, well, look at this. This hole. This hole might actually be right around where I would want it to be anyway. There is at least one wolf. I'm worried there could be more than one. But they sound pretty far away. They sound kind of far away. Oh, that's risky. Alright, so this hole might actually be right around where I want it to be anyway. Because it seems like the sphalerite may be kind of in this area. So I'm going to sample here. It looks like it doesn't even really go anywhere, which is actually sort of ideal. decent sphalerite. Okay. Maybe I say that's good enough. Copper at 19.3. That makes me nervous. I don't want one of these guys sneaking up on me. Probably that same one over there, that same rift. I hear bees up there too. There's another drifter. Okay. 1.7. That's still pretty low. And hematite. 0.4. Hematite. 0.4. So I'm halfway tempted to call this close enough. And maybe I combine this, oh hello, combine this with what I was talking about before, about like digging underground and then starting to dig tunnels. So I get close with that hole, right? And then I dig tunnels to find the closer spots. I still have the problem of lighting it. But I think that's maybe a little bit... Sounds like there's bees over there too. I think I am going to make some of those bowls. I can do that with fat, right? I can make... I'm going to wait till I get back to check. But I think I can make the glowing bowls that are a permanent light source with a bowl and fat. And I certainly have plenty of fat right now. Alright, so that's this. I can make an oil lamp with just a bowl and fat. So, what that means is I need... Oh, I need to put stuff away. It's that. I have a couple seeds to plant. I need to put this in there. Alright. Oh, just... Can I... There we go. Is that... Oh, I see. I kind of see how that works. So, I want bowls. I'm just going to try to get these fired up right away. get this spot? Thank you. And then, because of how this is, I think I can actually do this safely by firing it up in here. I think this is actually the center spot. Let's do this. I have some grass. I have some sticks. And I don't have much firewood right now. Here's this. Put this clay back in here. I'm just going to have to be a little bit careful. Excuse me. Excuse me. Just going to have to be a little careful about moving around in here. What am I looking for? Oh, sorry. Hold on. Alright. Had to get a drink of water real quick. I want that one. Let's replace these, since I did accidentally let them burn out last time. I have some seeds. Let's go plant these seeds. Okay. Okay. So, that feels like progress. That's all fine. Okay, nothing here is ready to go yet. These are ready to go. Okay. So, let's think about tomorrow. Those bowls are not going to get done until the end of the day. So I'm going to have to find something else to do. I'm a little low on food. Let's go ahead and cook up some more stuff. I'm just gonna do... I'm just gonna do turnips. Yeah. There we go. So, something else to do for tomorrow. This is going to get done in actually not really very long. It'll be done tomorrow morning, probably. So I'm basically going to be underway for bismuth and zinc. I wonder how the bees are doing. The other thing that all of that is going to do, large population, there we go. Yeah, large is what we like to see. The other thing that will enable for us is more stone, but we still need to actually get in there and start mining stuff. I have all this granite. I could actually make some roads. Is this the... Yeah, this is the low fertility. Put the cobblestone in here. I could make some roads out of this. I was thinking I'd make more cobblestone out of the granite, but I think this might do a little better. I mean, the granite would just be a visual difference, so it would be aesthetic at most. And I need to get this out of here. Roads. I mean, I can make sort of a smoother walk, but I think making a path out to that mining site and then over to that mining site from here would be a beneficial thing. And I can even kind of start it right now. We're calm, right? We're low. So I'm going to want to make these 2 wide, I think, because 1 wide is not really enough to move around on. It's like way too narrow. I'm going to fall off it all the time. So I'm probably not even really going to be able to make paths out there all the time, or like all the way. And I kind of like them, like if I could, I'd like to do like a shortest path thing, where there's like an intersection in the kind of in the middle of all 3 of these locations. But then I would have to cross the water with the path, I think. So I'm not real sure. But then again, maybe not. Maybe the land kind of connects over there before it gets to that other cave location. Because that location, the one out there for the sphalerite, is definitely the furthest away. Right, I wanted to find some more dirt to fill in out there. But now this means, I mean, it's not like I was really prevented from doing this before. Did I hear a rift? I thought I heard a rift. I wasn't really prevented from doing this kind of path before. I just didn't really have anywhere to go. And now like coming up to the doorway, I mean, I can turn this a little bit more into something closer to like a settlement now. You know, after having that little discussion about whether or not I even want to stay here long term, and needing to keep track of the stuff I have here. But that's okay. Especially if I have stuff connected by paths, that makes it, I mean, it has all kinds of benefits. Paths do. You walk faster on them. If they're really long, it gives me a much easier way of finding where I am, and finding out where I need to go. If I get lost. Man, it's dark. I feel like I should put a gate here as well. I'm going to do that. So the gate is like this. Yeah, this is fine. I don't have an axe, so maybe it's not fine. Put this dirt away. Oh, yep. Walk over the fire. I said I needed to be careful, and I was not. I do have an axe. Okay. This is fine. Alright. Then I'm just going to eat some of these because I have them. really, I feel like I should be expanding or extending this road out this way. Pick these up. And I can't really see much right now, so scoping out like this isn't really all that helpful. It's 2 in the morning. It's probably going to start getting light soon. Alright, I mean, I feel good. I feel good about this now. I feel like I have a plan. I finally have a plan for actually getting my bronze. And it's actually probably going to lead to it, whether it works all that well or not. And the road, the path is probably not even really going to be all that great until I start digging up some of that stuff somewhere. Because, I mean, digging up those rocks is going to be where I get most of my stone from, which I'll need a lot of it to make these paths. I still need some cobblestone. I guess I could consider making some bloomeries for quartz, right? I can do that, right? Quartz for glass making. Quartz glass is clear quartz and sticks, so maybe I don't even need. Maybe I don't even need. Okay, so sure, I can make quartz glass. I can also make glass, which I thought you needed to do this in a bloomery. Bloomery can also be used to make glass from quartz. Glass has decorative use. Used to craft lanterns, and you can create greenhouses to extend the types of crops that you can farm. Right. And now that I'm actually looking into digging underground, I might end up finding, because the quartz layers tend to be pretty big. So we'll look into that soon. Maybe not tomorrow, but we will look into that and try to get started on a lot of that very soon. And it is now getting light. So I'm going to call it here. And I will see you next time.